on me. You gonna push on me?
Bro, come on,
bro. They got y'all as pets. Y'all gonna be their pet.
Don't be throwing the at me. You understand? You understand? Don't be ever throwing the at me. You understand that?
A customer approaches Les because one of the latter's staff refused to take the item he brought down to the pawn shop. Let's see what Les has to say about this.
Spalling, my bad.
Spalding.
My bad. Right.
Spalding.
Yeah.
I thought they were spoiling.
I just seen somebody else bring some golf clubs.
These are Spalding, and we don't really necessarily take Spalding.
But what's wrong with them?
How much did you want for them?
At least 150.
Okay, after Les had offered a lesser amount, he went all out demanding to see the manager. Little did he know Les was the manager. He flips out and begins to make a scene.
You gonna give me my money? I ain't going nowhere until I get my money. I want my 150, I know that much.
Now it's time to leave.
For what?
Because I said so. Get off the furniture.
Or what?
It'd be the worst day of your life if you don't.
Oh boy, this is not going well. Les isn't backing down as he goes to face off with him. The security guard had to step in at this time.
Give
me my money. That I go.
Okay.
Don't put your hands on me.
We figured you would. Look at how big he is, and look at the size of me. But you know what? At the end of the day, I ain't scared of nobody.
You walk behind me for, cuz.
In this clip, this guy comes in looking to sell his TVs. But unfortunately, the staff breaks the news that the store can't take this item. Guess what this customer does next?
I ain't really want much but a few bucks, but they was on some bull. Go get somebody for me, dog. This made me act up.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
What's going on, cuz? I was trying to tell your man, let me get a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? About 30, 40. You know?
Yeah, I'm not interested.
That's very impolite. Seth and Les gang up against him because he attempts to cause a scene after he is told the shop isn't interested in taking in outdated items. Les, on the other hand, is ready for him no matter what.
Don't be throwing the at me. You understand? You understand? Don't be ever throwing the at me. You understand that? You understand that, man? You understand that, dog?
Y'all trying to
You
gang up
understand
on me.
that, dog?
Trying to gang up
Don't
on
ever
me.
throw.
All right.
Whoa! Les goes to the extent of kicking this guy out of the shop. The customer clearly has a lot to learn about respect. Anyway, watch and see how it all goes down.
Oh, y'all ain't over here anyway. I smack the out your ass.
Don't even reach behind nowhere.
Reach what? Nigga, if I got it, got it.
Reaching, Jonah. Don't be my stuff. I don't care how old I am. I'm never too old to beat your ass.
All I'm saying is y'all ain't right because when you sell something like something for 60, say y'all gonna give you 10. That's bull. That's all I'm gonna say.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Y'all.
Thank you.
I know, very much welcome.
We are about to have a show and it's going to make your jaws drop. This violent man walks in and creates a scene almost immediately. He dropped his DVD player to enable him to get a loan from the pawn shop. He came back 2 weeks later to complain to Les that the loan he was given was too small and they should have given him more money. He doesn't want to shop yelling, and so Les asks his security to have him escorted while they get his DVD.
Now, until my DVD get here, I ain't got to leave out. I want my DVD.
Come on, you come. I'm bringing it to you right to the door, man.
Bring my DVD, man.
I'm bringing it to you at the door.
Bring my DVD.
Come on, big fella.
See, you put your hands on me.
I asked you up outside, my man.
But you put it, I want my DVD.
I did tell you that you were in for quite a show. It's always easy to know a violent gangster when you see one. In the process of trying to escort the angry man out of the building, he gets physical with the security guards, and they have no choice but to bundle him out of the pawn shop. Even while he is being thrown out of the pawn shop, he continues to yell at the top of his voice, creating a scene.
Once I get this, I'm good.
Don't come in.
Tell your boys, don't never put their hands. All I got to say, I'm done. And I mean it. You in your stuff.
You. Oh, I would. You know what? I've never seen such a little.
You don't see this version of Les every day. The security is finally able to get him out of the building, but the dude refuses to leave the premises until he is given his DVD. Les gets the DVD and tries to have a conversation with the dude. The angry gangster collects the DVD, curses at Les, and then decides to finally leave the pawn shop. One thing we can all agree on is that this guy got on Les's nerves real bad. We start this list with an angry lady that walks into the pawn shop. Here's the story behind why she's so pissed. She dropped her laptop off and is back to pick it up. She claims to have had an extension on the laptop. She tried to explain the situation to Les, but he said that there was no extension given for the laptop and it had been sold. She hears that, and all hell breaks loose in the pawn shop.
I'm 40 years old, and I've been dealing with y'all since I was 17, 18 years old. And I'm not about to let y'all just take my computer like
Well,
that.
it's already taken, so you have to come back tomorrow.
But your people made a mistake.
Hold on a second. Did she just try to call Les a thief? Wow. Apparently the lady pawned 2 items, a TV and a laptop. She says that she called to ask for an extension for both the TV and the laptop, which wasn't true. Les tells her that she only asked for an extension for her TV and not the laptop. The laptop has been sold and now she wants to bring down the roof of the building. Les might have to get his security involved.
It just gets me pissed off. So I let somebody else handle her because I wasn't going to be abused.
Let me pay the interest on that for y'all snatch that out.
Starting to date this, full spots at the bottom.
We try to help every customer as best as we can. I believe she did take out her TVs, but her laptop computer was sold to another customer.
Well, that ended rather quickly. You can always tell when Les is not in the mood to deal with stubborn customers. The lady kept yelling at Les and he tried to calm her down. Seeing that she didn't want to listen, he walked away and asked another employee to attend to the woman. The laptop had been sold and the TV was the only item the woman could pick up. Given the situation she was in, she picked up the TV and left the pawn shop.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, Les? Remember me?
I do remember you.
I'm here to look at the bus outside for my restaurant downtown Detroit. Let's go take a look.
You want to use it for a shuttle?
Yes, sir.
That's the first time I have seen Les short of words. He is completely speechless. Now he bought a 19,809 Neoplan bus that was fully functional and could take up to 39 passengers. He bought the bus for a ridiculous amount of money and has not been able to sell the bus since he bought it. Now some guys come to him saying that they want to buy the bus for an event. They try to fire up the engines, but to their surprise, they can't seem to get the vehicle running.
Come on, flip, bitch.
We're almost there, baby. We are almost there. It really worried me that he couldn't get it started.
Phew, I was starting to break a sweat. For a minute there, it looked like the bus was not going to come on. After so many trials, the bus is finally able to start and it seems to work pretty okay. Who knows? Maybe it had some snow in the engine. All that's left is for Les and the customers to get down to how much they want to buy the bus. They want to get rid of the bus, so it won't be surprising if they go very low with the price.
Price?
No, we haven't talked about price yet.
So let's make a deal.
What kind of deal can we make?
It's probably, to be honest with you, worth $25,000.
What are you selling for?
$15,000.
10?
I'm gonna make you one deal and one deal only.
What's that?
$14,000.
Why do I get the feeling that Les is about to regret what he just did? After seeing that the bus works perfectly well, Les and the customer get down to talking about prices and things get really dicey. Les tells the customer that he is only going to take $14,000 for the bus. The customer gives it some thought and tells Les that he is going to be back with the money. Seth and Ashley feel like Les should have done better with the deal and not allowed him to go away.
Ex-fiance a diamond ring, which he never showed back up for. So hopefully.
So this is like right up his alley.
I'm gonna bet you $100 that this guy comes back. If he doesn't come in, you're in the right. If he does, you owe me $100.
I will.
I can't be the only one who thinks that Les is going to lose that bet. Apparently, this particular customer has a track record of not coming back to purchase items when he says so, but for some reason, Les seems to have faith in the guy. He makes a bet with Seth and says that if the customer doesn't come back, Seth would owe him $100, but if the customer does come back, it's the other way around. May the best man win, I guess.
Is the guy coming in today?
Son of a bitch. I thought for sure this guy was gonna come back and buy this party bus.
I mean, the guy was just showing off like that. He wasn't gonna come in on
You know
money.
what? I made a mistake. When he, don't get so excited. There's not
Just hand it over.
Ugh! Les is such a sore loser. He just hates losing, and now he lost the best against Seth. They had a deal that the guy who wanted to buy the party bus would come back, and it's been a few days, but he is nowhere to be found. Les accepts that he made a mistake and also accepts that he lost the bet. He pays Seth the money he owes and reassures Seth that they are going to sell the bus. Seth doubts that, but let's give Les the benefit of the doubt.
How you guys doing?
All right. Got the tour bus?
Okay. Yeah. Two guys come in very interested in our party bus. Thank God they're interested. What do you guys do?
We got a record label worldwide.
Wrap that bad boy up, you'd be in business. Come on, let's go outside.
Finally, some real buyers who are actually interested in buying the bus. Les could no longer wait for the guy he thought was going to buy the bus, and so he decided to entertain a new customer who seemed interested in buying the bus. They checked out the bus, and of course it's in perfect condition. Now they are about to go inside and talk about how much they are willing to pay for the bus. Hopefully this time, Les gets to sell the bus and get rid of it for good.
That's the steal of a lifetime. They're 25 grand.
I'm thinking no. You take 12?
No.
All right, I put 2,000 down.
When?
Right now.
Today. 2,000 now, JT will write you up, and you got the greatest gift of a lifetime.
This looks like another deal that's about to blow cold. These dudes wrap up their inspection of the bus and they see that it works just fine. They talk about the price and tell Les that they want to pay $12,000 for the van. Les tells them that he is only going to take $14,000 and they start to second guess the deal. They tell Les they want to pay $2,000 and then come back to pay the rest. But Seth feels like they aren't serious buyers.
I just want to sell it. I don't even care if we make like $1. I just need to throw it in Seth's face that we're going to sell this.
Okay, record man, what do we come up with?
Put 2 down today.
Okay.
We bring you, was it 12? On the 7th.
We got a deal.
Cool.
Isn't Les the happiest man right now? These dudes wrap up their conversation and they agree to pay $2,000 as an initial deposit for the bus. They tell Les that they would be back in a couple of days to pay up the rest of the money, and that sounds like music to Les's ears. He wrote them up and they made a deal. Looks like Seth is going to finally give Les a break since he has been able to get rid of the bus.
Hi. How you doing? What can we do for you today?
I'm gonna cure your syphilis.
You're going to what?
Cure your syphilis.
Syphilis? Come on.
You interested in what's in the mystery box?
No.
I'm a cardiologist, collect medical antiques. This is called a violet ray device, manufactured in Detroit from the 20s to about the 50s.
Who walks into a pawn shop and says they have the cure to syphilis? This dude is hilarious. He walks into the pawn shop and says that he is a cardiologist who collects medical antiques. He brings in a violet ray device that was sold in the 50s as a cure for almost anything ranging from pain to arthritis and then syphilis. Ashley is still stunned by the fact that this dude is looking to sell such an item.
I've owned this about 2 years. This is at an estate sale. I collect medical antiques, so.
Does it work?
Absolutely.
Does it hurt?
That's the big question on everyone's mind. What on earth are they going to do with the device? Oh well, Ashley and Les get to test the device and it still works. It's very surprising to them that something that old actually still works. From his explanation, the zap from the purple light is what is supposed to cure syphilis. I still find it weird. Well, let's get down to the conversation about the price.
Anywhere from a couple hundred to 500 or so.
How much were you looking for this?
I had to get about 300 out of it.
So,
If it's worth
200, why am I giving you 300?
Well, maybe an offer.
It's very cool, and if I had syphilis, I would be more than happy to buy it from you.
That did not come as a shock, and I'm sure you're thinking the same thing. Seeing that the device worked pretty well, the customer who brought the device in said that he wanted $500 for it. Les and Ashley already knew that if they purchased the item, it would serve no purpose in the shop and they wouldn't be able to sell it to anyone. That being said, there was no deal to be made and the customer left with his device in empty pockets.
How can I help you today?
I have a liquor collection by an artist named Erte. There's a limited edition. They only made 4,000 of that one. The continents in the bottle go back to 1898.
This one's almost like peeled off or something.
One thing Ashley hates is to see an item that is for sale but in very bad condition. The sight of it just gets her upset. Now this lady walks in with a liquor collection, which is a limited edition. She says that there were only 4,000 that were ever made, and they are pretty rare. The only problem now is that the bottles are in very bad shape, and Ashley does not seem too interested in buying them.
What are you looking for?
6.
Okay. Let me go in the back and do some research on this.
Okay.
Okay, give me a sec.
All right.
Hey, Dad.
Yes?
Okay, I have 7 Irritate bottles out here, cognac.
Okay.
And she wants 6,000.
Okay, you want to go look?
Oh wow, that explains why the lady wants to sell the liquor collection even though they are in bad shape. Ashley told the lady who brought them in that she needed to do some background checks. She does that with Les and finds out that the bottles are worth over $10,000. Rich hears those figures and even he can't hide his shock. Let's see what Les is going to offer the lady, given the fact that they aren't in very good condition.
They are very cool. So I know they have value. The boxes were in pretty bad shape. This
Exactly.
is a problem. What would you actually take for these?
$6,000.
I would go 3,000 to buy it.
To buy?
To buy, yeah.
Well, thanks anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Well, if she wants to keep the collection, that's honestly her loss. The background check was concluded, and the item was worth quite a lot of money. The only problem was the fact that the boxes were in pretty bad shape. The lady said that she wanted $6,000 for the collection, but said the best he could do was $3,000 since the boxes were already in bad shape. The lady refused the offer, and she said she would rather keep them.
How you guys doing? You guys need some help? You're looking for a promise ring? You're looking for a promise ring?
They say they want a promise ring. I've heard the word promise ring. I really don't understand what it is, but it's like a bull out for a guy that's not committed.
How
ha! You can tell that was not the price he was expecting to hear. This dude walks in with his girlfriend looking to get her a promise ring. Seth says that a promise ring is for guys who are not ready to be committed. He gives the guy the benefit of the doubt and shows him a ring that costs $350. The dude hears that price and immediately starts to rethink the whole idea of getting his girlfriend a promise ring.
We do trade-ins all the time.
Trade your earrings? No. Come on, I bought you.
Well, the trade-in is not gonna be very much. Let me see those.
No.
Would you? What's wrong with you?
Did you get her these?
Yeah, he bought me those.
Oh, he is in some serious trouble. That explains why he got nervous when his girlfriend wanted to trade the earrings. Now Les told them that the ring he had was $350. That price was a little too high for them, so the dude's girlfriend offered to trade her earrings for the ring. She told Seth that her boyfriend got the earrings for $1,000, but when Seth checked the earrings, they were worth nothing because they were fake.
Not real.
No, not gold, not diamonds.
Man, bitch, talking about they are real.
So you mean you lied to me?
No, I didn't lie to you, baby.
You sat up here and said that they're not real.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't
know what I'm talking about?
You think I'm just some type of fake ass bitch to just buy me some fake earrings? So you gonna buy me some fake ass earrings?
Please stay with.
Ouch. That had to have hurt. I did tell you he was going to be in some serious trouble. It's crazy that she actually slapped him in front of everyone in the pawn shop, but can you really blame her? Seth told her that the earrings were fake, and she was so upset that her boyfriend bought her fake earrings and lied to her about the price. Looks like that's the end of their relationship.
Hey, how about you guys just take it outside?
Don't touch me.
Really, I'm the recipient of the wrath. Well, I didn't get it this time. It was all focused on her boyfriend.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me.
That's a way to start a relationship.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
Looks like I was right after all. That's the end of their relationship. Things get really heated between them in the pawn shop, and Les has to ask them to take their drama outside. They get outside, and the dude's girlfriend is still very mad at him. She continues to slap him before she finally drops the bomb and tells him that she is done with the relationship. Let's hope he learns his lesson and stays away from fake items. This lady walks down to one of the staff members in the pawn shop, eager to sell some rings. However, there's a problem. She forgot to bring her ID. Without proper identification, it's unclear how she will manage to complete the transaction. How will she go about this?
Oh, they always thumbprint me. I don't have it with me.
I can pull you up just like that.
But listen, but I don't have it with me.
So how would you like me to pull you up?
Because I put the thumbprint, like any other time.
No, ma'am.
Yes, like any other time. How you? I've been coming here. How you gonna tell me? Well, let me see your manager.
Yes, ma'am.
Oops. Seth has to step in to explain to this woman that the process can't work out without a means of identification. But this lady isn't listening to what Seth is saying. She just wants to sell her ring. Les is observing from a distance, waiting to see how this situation unfolds. The rules of the shop stand firm, but will she comply?
They don't.
Yes, they do.
She had no ID. By law, I can't do a loan without ID. I'm here to make money, but one loan isn't worth losing my license.
Yes, they do.
Listen, I'm not swearing at you,
Yes,
so don't
they
swear at me.
do. Can you go get your manager?
I don't have a manager.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh boy, it's about to get heated as she raises her voice, demanding to see the manager. The manager, Les, comes out, and this lady also disrespects Les.
Oh, look, crusty ass. And he keep walking up with her.
Just stop. I've lost control already, so just like...
You don't even look like the owner. Look at you. Why he keep coming in, geek with
who is he?
Oh, Dad. Who is he?
I don't know.
Crazy. You think she's done, but no. As expected, the situation gets out of control. He has no other option than to bring in the security.
No.
You're leaving.
They ain't
You're
touching me,
leaving.
period.
That's been on a short fuse lately. He normally doesn't fly off the handle. This isn't the Seth I know. I really don't know what's going on with him.
See you later.
No,
I'm asking you to leave.
Period. No. You don't have to touch me, please. You don't have to touch me.
Yes, she goes in to pick a fight with the security. That's really one tough customer here. Watch as the drama unfolds.
Touch me. Don't touch me. I'm gonna go to court on their ass. They do that all the time. Even though my name in the computer, they do it all the time. All them bitches that kiss my ass in bald-headed, ugly bitch. That's why I'm gonna tear this bitch up and spray paint this whole mother.
This man comes down to sell his machine. Let's see how it goes. Without wasting so much time, Seth wants to know how much he wants to sell it.
How much are you looking for?
I don't know, 150, 200 bucks.
Any way we can test it out?
Yeah.
Only one bounty can put up on.
You can do up to...
Been any work done to the machine?
No. They were like 800 new.
You can buy it for like $299.
Oh, okay.
I say no.
You know, I wanted the machine. I think we could sell it, but not at $150. How about 80 bucks?
That's a lot.
I mean, 80.
I wouldn't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay, in the midst of bargaining, Les steps in to offer the customer a price, but this customer isn't willing to sell for that amount. He goes on to walk out the door, and after so much thought, Seth calls him back. Will they finally reach an agreement?
Bring him back in, see if he'll take 70. Go work it out with him.
You know, you start second guessing yourself. You have so many people here telling you prices that you can't even hear yourself. Hey Joe, if he's in the parking lot, go grab him.
I'm not gonna sell it.
I saw the resistance I was getting. I think I can move it, so.
I think you could too.
So, $70.
Yeah, I'd probably do so.
Cool.
In this scene, a man approaches Les with an item he wants to pawn. He goes in to explain where he got this item from.
Garage sales and estate sales, and happened to be up north, and these guys had this thing for sale out front. The weird thing was, it was almost like a KKK convention.
Okay.
And they were selling this for a target practice. So I had to, play along with them, but I was like, I gotta get out of here, because this was crazy.
Scary.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think he was racist. I just think he was...
What a spooky story. Les is keen to find out how much he wants to sell this item. But unfortunately, there is a problem with it. It has been repainted. Will the value drop because of that? Let's find out.
Because of the story behind it that you just told me, I'd give you 50. And that's $25 more than I should spend.
All right, yeah, I can do 50 on it.
All right, good. Come on over here, let's take care of it.
As usual, I'm nosy, so I wanted to go over there and take a look at what they were writing up and what they were bringing in.
Let's say $50.
Really?
Hey guys, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon to get notified about new videos, and show your love by liking and commenting down below.